Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be doing a review of the Apple Watch, so let's jump right into it. Okay guys, so this is my review of the Apple Watch. As you can see, I actually got the Apple Watch Sport model in black aluminum and black wristband. This was the cheapest model, 38mm, and I wanted to jump right into the Apple Watch as a new product without spending too much money, but I wanted to get a feel for how it actually worked, so I got the cheapest model with the sports band. I also enjoy the look of the watch with the sports band too, so I went ahead and purchased that. So just from a hardware perspective, the watch, as you can see, comes with the band, comes with two bands for male and female, and depending on what model you purchase, they all look a little different. You can choose a different fashion style. I chose the sport model, and this fits very well, very snugly on my wrist, and it actually is water resistant, both the watch and the band, so I like that a lot. The watch itself actually feels like a normal watch. In comparison with my wrist right here, I don't have very big wrists, but as you can see, it fits rather snugly on the wrist, not too big, not too small. For comparison purposes, here is the plug of the actual Apple Watch and the iPhone. So as you can see, the screen is about as big as the charger there. It is actually good ionized glass here, so it works very well. Not sapphire in the cheapest model, but they all are basically scratch resistant, so that works well. On the left side here, you actually can see there's a little bit of a speaker and a microphone. Underneath here is the actual charging port, and it actually takes your heart rate and is the health sensor, so that works well. Here on the right side of the watch, you have the digital crown that you can use to scroll through different things on the watch, and you have the power on, power off button that also controls Apple Pay and your favorites on the device. It is a touchscreen as usual, so you can go ahead and scroll through the device just like the iPhone would. Works very well. Not too small. I found it's good for my eyes, although you do have to actually treat it like a watch. You're not going to be able to read it far away from your face. You're going to have to lift it up to your face like this, like a watch would. But overall, I like the design of it. It feels just like a normal watch, and I really like the way it looks. Looks almost like the original iPhone, and it works very well. Not too heavy. Very, very nice in general. In terms of software, I did a UI review separately that I'm going to be uploading right after I upload this review video. But the UI works great. It's got Force Touch, so you can push in and you can customize the watch face, which if you want to see more in detail, check out my UI review video, which I'll put in the description. I'll actually upload it before this. You can also scroll left and right. Works very well. In terms of apps, the apps work just like the iPhone would. Again, I did a UI review going through a couple of apps, but they all look similar to the iPhone. For example, here's my artists on my iPod. You can go ahead and scroll through them using your finger or the digital crown. Just like the iPhone, basically mini versions of the iPhone apps. You can also scroll up here from the bottom, see your different glances, which are quick bits of information, really what the watch is made for, like stuff like the control center, the music app, your heart rate, the battery life, the exercise, your events, all works just like the iPhone. This is what the watch was really made for. You can also see your notifications by swiping down here from the top. As you can see, I have a message here from my Uncle Chris telling me to enjoy my first month off before I start work as I'm doing vacation. And if you go ahead and click on it, just like the iPhone, it'll take you to that app to respond right there. Also, you have Siri, so you can press and hold here on the digital crown, and Siri will come up, and you can say things like, "Siri, how are you?" And as you can see, it will actually respond just like Siri would. So that works very well. That's how the Siri works on the device. But that overall, as a device, I like it a lot. The software works well with the hardware, and it looks very nice depending on which model you want to have. You can actually switch bands off by, if you see these little buttons here, you go ahead and push that in, and you'll be able to swipe the band out this way. Very easy to replace and very easy to put back on. And it works really, really well. And really, the watch has no differences besides the actual fashion look. They all have the same features software-wise, and they all do the same thing. So I went with the cheapest model just to jump right in. I really like it. It works very well. Right now, what I will say is it really is an extension of the iPhone. All the apps are mini iPhone apps, really, and you really need an iPhone to be connected via Bluetooth. Otherwise, many of the functions, other than the health, music, and fitness functions, will be rendered useless. But it is a good device. If you have an iPhone, definitely I would recommend going for it. It is a little buggy. They have released some software updates for it, but for the most part, I would recommend waiting for the second generation unless you really want to get it. But I do recommend getting the first one too if you really want to get it. I have had no problems with it. It's just been slightly slow, a little bit buggy, but it works very well for the most part. It's kept me from looking at my iPhone all the time, and really it just works great. It's a great Apple product, and a lot of you guys will be pleased with it. It's a great accessory to have. So overall, I recommend it. In general, I like it a lot, and I actually have links in the description to other videos, as I said, like the UI review that I'll be putting up later. But go ahead and subscribe, rate, thumbs up, and favorite if you liked the video. I've also got my social networks down there for you guys to check out if you enjoyed this video. And finally, I also have just in general links for you guys to get paid iOS and Android apps for free down there. So again, stay tuned, stick around, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Enjoy. Thanks. Peace.